Welcome back. This is episode 5 of Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. So I did look up some information on different builds and stuff very briefly, but I kind of got an idea of what I'm going to do as far as my character's build goes. I'm not going to follow any specific build guide or anything like that because I like to make my build my own. But I think I'm going to do primarily the healing tree and the fire tree, since there seem to be, I mean, there's pros and cons to each of the three trees for sure, but I think in terms of pure AoE damage, Inferno is the best of the three. I do want to put some points into here, and from what I read, Mind Blast is actually pretty underwhelming in this game. Guardian Spirit can be good because it gives you a shield to yourself, or a barrier to yourself every time your health gets low, which could be really useful for me since I'm bad at noticing when my health is low at times. Peaceful Aura is nice too because it means you get more willpower and your threat is reduced permanently, so you have less chance of being attacked and thus less chance of your health getting low in the first place. But of the second tier ones, Dispel seems to be more useful than Mind Blast, so I'm probably going to head up this branch at least for now. The cooldown reduction on Barrier could be nice, but I'm not going to go with that yet. Revival seems like it's pretty good, and I think all three of these are actually pretty good. Your barriers, yeah, better barriers in other words. So I might have to get Mind Blast to get this one. But I probably won't bother with those two unless I have extra skill points, because it's just, this is nice, but it's not so nice that it's worth spending 2 points just to get. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get that one, and I don't know if I want to get Dispel yet, because I feel like Dispel is not going to be very useful except against certain enemies. So I definitely want to get it at some point. I'm not going to get it quite yet. I could get Elegant Defense for better barrier cooldowns, but I think I'm going to go for some offensive abilities because I could really use some more offense. Luckily it said that, or at least one of the builds I found said that Chain Lightning is good because it's a good interrupt for certain enemies. But I think Fire is going to be my main offensive tree. So what's this? Immolate. That could be good. I like how it's a multiple weapons damage as well instead of being a set amount of damage. That's nice. Alright, so it does fire damage and then makes, I guess, gives them an effect as well. That's the other thing, is I don't really know enough about the effects in this game to know when it's time to dispel a magical effect on somebody. I feel like that's a little more advanced and will come with time. That is a combo though, which is pretty cool. Flash Fire. You ignite enemy with searing pain. So this is only a single target attack. Alright, that's nice. After you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown period. Definitely a good ability. So let's go ahead and get that now. I was right about your attributes going up automatically. And as well as the level syncing. It's what I thought pretty much. In other words, there's a range in which you can... Oh, they get to level up again. Okay. So like an enemy can be between levels 8 and 14. So if you go there before level 8 or after 14, they'll only be at the minimum or maximum. Alright, so this is what, Varric? Yeah, let's give him some more archery points. If the first arrow doesn't kill them, the 10th might. Each consecutive hit with a bow attack does more damage. That sounds pretty good. Let's go with that. And then, I hate that you have to hit the back button before you change characters. What's the point in that? For Cassandra, I'm going to continue giving her weapon and shield stuff. Stamina, I don't know how useful that'll be. I already took that one. What's this? Shield Bash. Really good against enemy guards. That could be useful. Protects you against ranged attacks. That's actually pretty good too. And what's this? Just an overall damage resistance. That's a really good capstone ability. Let's go for that one first. So I'm going to go with Shield Bash. I guess I should drag this onto the toolbar because it doesn't seem to update automatically. How is it not placing it? Come on now. Do I have to select it and then hit 4? No, it's just not dropping into it. Oh, I have to apply a bet first. There we go, and it does go in there automatically. Alright, cool. So that's Cassandra. And, of course, we have Solus. Yeah, Solus. So I'm going to make him... Should make him a lightning or winter mage. He seems more of like the wintry type, so let's go with winter. And Winter's Grass is a pretty good ability. Area of effect, that could be nice. This is an interesting ability. When you stand still, you get mana back and reduces the cooldown. Which might be good for my character for now, because I spend a lot of time standing still trying to figure out how this auto attack works. This is good, but it's kind of a dead end. These two are not prerequisites to these. Your barrier explodes into wild magic when enemies destroy it. Or does it happen when it just expires naturally? Freezes nearby enemies. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. No matter what, we need this one for the final tiers of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get it, even though it might not be that great. It actually has 3 points. So there are no like level requirements. You can just like beeline all the way for one of these capstone abilities if you really want to. That's kind of cool. Wall of Ice could be good. Kind of like Cone of Cold. Ice Mine. That seems pretty good too. Let's go with Wall of Ice first. And standing near a frozen enemy, a persistent cold spell reduces all damage you take. Could be nice. I really want to go for Blizzard though. Alright, and I assume their tactics automatically update? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to get into advanced tactics for now. Alright, so that's everybody. Let me do just a quick save just in case. And let's see what our next quest should be. So, I have a ton of quests. I kind of want to go around and make sure all these camps are claimed. Because that's one of the quests, is just claim or establish all the Inquisition camps. See, I really want to go into some of these other areas, but I'm afraid I'm getting out of my level range here. Alright, let's go to this one. Set this as an active quest. Templars killed an elven farmers. Okay, this is the wedding ring one. Yeah, I wanted to do that one anyway, and we are pretty close to it. So let's go ahead and do that one. So far, the mechanics of the game are growing on me now that we're out in the open world. Like, I like how it's a sandboxy game, but it's also like the questing system makes it so that you're not wandering around aimlessly looking for something to do, which can be fun in its own right, but that's more of like a Skyrim thing than a Dragon Age thing. If I wanted to play Skyrim, I would just be playing Skyrim. Can I get up here? Yes, kind of. Yes, you can do it. Alright, I like that. There's nothing more frustrating in a game like this than not being able to climb up a mountain, so the fact that you can climb even things that look pretty steep. Oh, what's this? A cave. And some Drakestone. Does that mean there's dragons in here? I don't know if we're ready to fight dragons. See, I definitely feel less comfortable with this character than I did with with my other two, just because I've played those games before. And because the controls were a little more familiar to me as well. What is that? I don't know. Oh, a Nug! Alright, so I think I'm going to try to get used to, instead of hitting the auto attack thing...
Not every dwarf likes caves.
I'm going to try to get used to holding down the left click to auto attack. That might be more intuitive. Using a mouse button to toggle auto attack with each new enemy, that was getting kind of tedious. I wish it would just auto attack whatever enemy you were targeting if you weren't using a normal attack, but it does not seem to be an option to do that. There might be a mod, but I'll worry about that some other time. Lots of good stuff in here. Not a deep cave, but a letter found on a dead dwarf. I need you to check a cave up in the hills off the path between Redcliffe and Haven. If you can get past the mages and Templars, it's worth it. Purest bane I've seen close to the surface. Is that a new quest then, or I didn't see anything update? But we'll have to keep an eye out for that. There's a nice long bow, but Varric has Bianca, so I'm not going to bother with that. Deposit of some nice things. Alright. So I like this because this is what a cave, like in real life, would actually look like. Not this huge cavernous system, which do exist in some places, but the majority of caves are actually just little like nooks and crannies, more similar to that, where like bears live and snakes and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, there's lots of enemies up there, so I'm going to do a quick save, and looks like some hunters fighting some people. Alright. Mabari, level 8. This could be bad. I think once again we're getting out of our territory, but as long as they're fighting each other, we're probably okay. That one here. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. That's the trouble with fighting enemies that are that far above you. I was wondering what the red health bar meant, and then I realized it means I'm about to die. Alright. I don't know what to do here. Let's use shield wall. And maybe he can... I want to finish off that one Mabari. Or we did that, okay. Let's get Varric up if we can. Not search. Res. I guess I have to get closer. Or should I concentrate on killing the Mabari and then trying to res them? Decisions. What is this? Ice wall? That could be useful. But I'm too close to really bother with it. I'm just going to attack him normally. And we'll hope that Cassandra can live long enough. She is our tank after all. Oh wait, there's still two Mabari. I was right. Okay. Now I want to use Winter's Grasp. The one with the low health. That guy. I've got to keep pausing this to make sure I'm targeting the right person. Okay, there we go. I shattered him, nice. One Mabari. Throws him. Alright. I'm gonna pause though and try to res some people. Cassandra can take them for a second, I think. Is revive on cooldown? No. There we go. Alright. And she's healed somehow. Oh, she ate a potion automatically, I see. Alright, so that was a tough fight. We are definitely out of our level range here. Ah, it sucks, I want to go over there. Maybe we can make it. I'm not sure what the question mark means, but I feel like we're pushing our luck now. Alright, there's some iron. I'm not really sure where the low-level range is around here, though. Like, I mean, there were some boring areas with, like, the rams and the little foxy things, but I don't want to stay there all day. I want to actually, you know, fight stuff. And do some quests. But I guess part of what makes these games fun is going places you're not really supposed to go to. So I want to complete this quest. He's only level 4. Okay. We can take him then, for sure. Does he have friends? He did. Another archer. The staff has some really good range.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
So that's the quest, I guess. Whatever these bandits actually are. My Lady Velina, I know you're frightened, but the light in the sky shouldn't scare you. It's the Eye of the Maker, finally coming back to take the faithful to the Golden City. Leave your father's servants and come up into the hills away from the pointless fighting. Let me introduce you to Speaker Anais. She'll explain everything. And we'll be together and happy, waiting for everything to be right in the world. Your love, Lord Barrand. It's like a cult of some sort, it seems. I think that the Maker's returning. What is this thing over here? Oh, not a thing. And velveteen. Cloth. Some medium armor for rogues. Human trained only. What does that mean? So not a dwarf, in other words? Let's see. Yeah, okay, not a dwarf. Should I give him this? What does he have now? Oh, this is what he has now. That answers that. I don't think there's a penalty for having armor on. Let's give Cassandra the helmet though, since she needs it more. Alright. These are all minor upgrades, so I'm not going to deal with it too much. I'm going to try not to get into the loot trap where you sit there all day and min-max all of your equipment, even though you're about to get better equipment anyway. Alright, so here is their level 3. Alright, perfect. See, we were fighting level 8 Mabari, and now we're suddenly back in... Oops, wrong button. In the level 3 area. There's the promise ring. A letter. Talks about the just. My brothers, I tell you, we are the just, and we must rebel against this unrighteous decree. Our battle must continue until no mage draws breath. Cast aside these cowardly shackles and join us along the river off the west road. Huh. So is that a new quest as well? I guess our... What is this? A debuff? Flashpoint. I don't know what that means.
Is it true that the entire dwarven economy relies upon lyrium?
Mostly. We've got the Nug market cornered as well.
And the dwarves of Orzammar have never studied lyrium?
Well, if they have, they certainly haven't shared anything up here. Why?
It is the source of all magic, save that which mages bring themselves. Dwarves alone have the ability to mine it safely. I wondered if they had sought to learn more.
The folks back in Orzammar don't care much about anything but tradition.
I think the Tranquil probably can too, since they can handle lyrium. But I wonder what that says about like the dwarves though. Does that mean like dwarves obviously have personalities, but they don't dream? So I guess it's a disconnect from the Fae that makes both the dwarves and the Tranquil immune to magic. All right, so this is the main quest, and Agrarian Apostate. Is that the quest we're on? Agrarian Apostate. I guess it is, because he's not actually an apostate. They just thought he was. Alright, so we'll head back that way. And return the ring. Look at the map again. Yeah, as much as I would like to clear all these rifts out. Oh, there's the cave. Okay, the Vein of Lyrium. I am a little worried about getting too far away from... Where was our initial camp? Up here? I think I'll probably go around and do some of these quests first. And get some level ups there, and then once I'm a slightly higher level, I'll go back into the more dangerous areas. It doesn't seem like the XP bar stays on screen. It only displays whenever you gain experience. Which means I'm not really sure. Oh, Flash Fire. That must be the new ability I have, or Flashpoint. Let's see. I think that's the new ability where my next thing critically hits, whatever. Or is no cooldown. Flashpoint, yes, okay. Alright, so it's good that I get familiar with what that looks like. Because then I can use, like, well, I don't know, until I have mana. Or more mana. It doesn't really matter, because it's not the cooldown that's holding me back, it's the mana cost. But that too should come in time. Hello, beautiful beast of the wild. You have no need to run from me. Not today, at least. Alright, is this our hut over here? I think it is. Seems like a nice little place to live. In the forest here.
Where the Templars? They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
Alright. See, a part of me feels like one of the things that I'm not super fond of so far is that the Inquisition doesn't feel like an Inquisition. It doesn't feel like it's super organized or super efficient. And hopefully that'll like upgrade visually as you increase their power level and all. But then again, on the flip side, this is probably more what the actual Inquisitions looked like. You have people in whatever armor they could scrounge together, fighting towards a common goal. Not always a just one. Sellsword. So there's the XP bar. Why? Oh, because it's an AoE. Whoops. I meant hit number 2. I may turn that off, actually. I was looking at it first, but now it's kind of annoying, the pause at AoE thing. Anyone else around? No. I think we're clear. Well, there's people over there. Oh, I see. A little star is my targeting reticle. Oh, sorry, Ram. Oh. Friendly fire. Alright. So I don't think these guys relate to any quest. I think it's just random mobs, essentially. Which is cool. In a game like this, you need to have people who respawn like that. Or, I don't know if they actually respawn, but... Oh, what's up here? What does this mean? Oh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds magic-y and cool, so let's go find it. I hear something. Callanhad's Foothold. 5 of 29 regions, and that's in the Hinterlands alone. So this is a big game, which I do like. Come on. Can't jump right now. Maybe I can't climb up this way. There we go. Yes, nice. No.
Skull.
Oh, I guess you like it's like a looking glass, like a vista point in Guild Wars 2.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance.
Ah.
I'm not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Right. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Huh. So there's one. Oh. There's two. Is he going to track these for me now? I hope so, because I don't want to remember where they all are. There was one I could remember. I like the idea of this, too. I wonder if that's like something taken from mythology or if it's something they made up. Either way, I like it. Alright. Guess we're done now. So now we have to actually find the shards. I don't know what they do, but... Also wouldn't mind finding it. Oh, is that a rift? I think that's a rift, yep. Alright, it's okay. We're at our level, so... Oh, there's one. I'm gonna try to get close to the rift so I can close it up. Let's use a chain lightning on that guy. Far away. Oh, nice shatter combo there. Ah, you interrupted me. There we go. I assume that as you level up, the rifts get more powerful and release more dangerous demons. It makes sense too, in the time frame of the game, we'll lots of these guys here. Thank you for the barrier, Solus. I'll give us another one in a second. Because I'm actually going to pause it too. Can you use your ice attack? No, you don't have enough mana, I guess. Alright, that's okay. I'm going to try to get away from here though. Alright, health seems to be okay. And now let's close the rift. Yay! When not in a dungeon, you can use the quest map to travel to distant locations. Cool. Press G to open the quest map. So I guess you can go to camps automatically by clicking on them. Well, not that camp, but... Alright, so let's... So right now the shard quest is the one we have, because we just did that. Yay! Increased ability duration by 30% for a rogue. Let's go ahead and give those... Let me grab the rest of the loot first. I don't think it despawns, but just in case. At least not until we like leave the area or something. I don't know what shadow essence is. It might just be junk we can sell. Oh, increase your research item. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go to our inventory and we want accessories. And I have this, which is increased ability duration for rogues. I'm not a rogue. And for warriors. Do we have any belts? No. Why are there two ring categories? I guess... Oh, that's all. I see. So, okay, right. So where's our warrior and our rogue? There's our rogue. And there's our warrior. No, not Leovara. Cassandra. Alright, sweet. go save. That wasn't a save. That's a save. It's weird that they use gold as a currency. Like, I have 500 something gold, which is a lot of gold. Like, they should have made it silver. Because we're going to have, like, thousands and thousands of gold at the end of this and be super rich. I feel like for consistency's sake, they should have made it silvers. And if that's going to be the only currency, that's fine. But, alright. Let's go get the shard points. Since we're kind of near that area right now. And since it is displayed as our main quest.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin.
It is.
I wonder what dreams it might hold.
They say the best architecture is so impressive that even in ruinous form, it's still a sight. There's one of the shards.
Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
Alright, that's cool. So the next one is, what's that? Oh, there's a landmark. Alright, let's go see what the landmark is. Is it the tower, or is it something on the other side of the tower? Oh, lots of crafting mats. As somebody who enjoys crafting, this is like awesome. Hopefully elf root is used in a lot of potions and all. That's one thing I hate when a game does, is when they make the drop rate of items drastically different from the consumption rate. Like, in SWTOR for the longest time, that was a big issue. Oh, we can claim this for the Inquisition, I guess? Let's do it. Saga of Tirda Brightaxe, Avar Mother. Huh. Second stanza. I'm not going to read all that, but that's cool that the lore is in there. The Avars were, I think, ancient clans that used to live here long before Ferelden became an actual nation. I don't know if they're still around or not. I think a lot like the ruins outside of Andraste's temple, those are Avar ruins. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember all my origins lore that well. Wasn't Andraste, like, at the time of the Avar tribes, like her husband... I see something in here. Her husband was like a lord of the Avar. I might have to go around. Cool carving there. More elf root. How do we get in is the question. Maybe we have to climb up somewhere and drop down from above? This wall. Can I climb over it? No. I have to go around. Okay. We might as well establish a camp while we're here since we're... Oh, that was longer fall than I thought. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion.
We could make camp here.
Let's do it. I really hope that they do, like, they upgrade armor and upgrade...
Nothing to report, sir.
Well, I don't know, that's actually kind of cool armor, but... I hope it actually feels like we're building up an Inquisition as the fight goes on. We don't need to rest, I don't think, because we formed the camp, did that. I still don't know what requisitions are. Oh, okay, so we need 5 velveteen and 4 decorative gems for Inquisition tapestries. And we get +1 power for the Inquisition for making that. I see. I still don't really know what power is, but it seems to be good. This is pretty. I like this. I want to explore here some more, but... So Blood Lotus grows near water, it seems. Maybe near waterfalls in particular. That's the thing I liked about Elder Scrolls as well. Certain plants grew in certain locations. So if like there was a plant that grew by waterfalls or by riverbanks, you could actually go to riverbanks and find it there. Another one of these things, or is it? I guess so. Yeah, I guess it said there were 22 shards.
Road down there.
I hear, like, is that fighting? Or is it coming from the skull? I think it's coming from the skull. Alright, I see. Oh, there's somebody fighting down there. There's 2. Yeah, what's going on in that tower? I kind of want to check it out. Cabin's on fire. Some kind of conflict. Yeah, definitely people fighting down there. And where's this last shard? There it is. Alright, 22 though means it must not be... Can't be like 4 per skull. Because, 22 is not a multiple of 4.
Shouldn't we travel to Val Rayo now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself.
Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Apparently we need... Oh, guy died up there. Apparently we need the help of this revered mother, who is open to our cause. And I guess we're hoping that she'll help us get the Chantry on our side, although we have a renowned seeker already, and 2 of them already on our side, so you think that would be something too. Alright, so a map... Well, I know where the waterfall is. This is a different... This must be a different waterfall because there's 3 streams. There's a bridge over water with 4 statues around it. Alright. We'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna have trouble remembering all this, so hopefully it's recorded somewhere. I mean, obviously it's recorded on my recording, but also I'm playing on high settings instead of ultra now, and I don't really notice any difference at all. I haven't really done too many conversations, but as far as the world goes, it seems still to be pretty high quality. I guess maybe the trees aren't quite as defined, but the load times were much faster this time, so I'm okay with that. Alright. Let's head through this little crevice here. See what trouble we can get ourselves into. So even this little area, I mean, I obviously just started playing, but it doesn't seem like the areas are very repetitive. It seems like everything is a little distinct. I don't know how many regions we actually found of the Hinterlands. Not very many. 7 of 29. The Crossroads. And that's where the main quest is. And all of these... I guess we'll do the shards as we go. What is this? Thelm Gold-Handed the Dreamer. Let's go see what he is first. I don't see the X on my minimap, though. Oh, Templars killed. Okay, I guess we might as well help with that, because two of the 3 of them are already dead. Oh, they're all dead. We didn't even get to help. Well, I feel useless then.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Just thinking that.
Oh, we are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
All these effects, I can't see what... Okay, there's the target. I would rather that buff made it so that my next ability consumed no mana instead of had no cooldown. Right, those are my guys.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Okay, I'm ready, but I don't see any. You guys want a barrier? Oh, okay. So let's beat me to it. So yeah, I guess there's not really a point in having 2 people with barrier on your party, but since I will probably be changing him up for some other people later on, it's good that I have it just in case. Archer. Let's put some fear on the archer. All of this Thedas effects. Okay, so everything's off cooldown now. Any more coming?
We are victorious once more.
Not sure how much XP quests give, but enemies seem to give a decent amount, at least in aggregate. Apparently the PC settings blow Xbox and PlayStation out of the water regardless. So I've heard. That's our mark. I need cooler armor too. Like this, I don't feel like an Inquisitor with just this random leather jacket.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
That must be her.
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
That's what they call me. I'm not a fan of the robe redesign, but then again, I guess she's Orlesian, so maybe it's an Orlesian Chantry robe. Like, I hope the ones here in Ferelden are the same ones, because the idea that the entire Chantry would have gotten a new type of look in the last couple of years, like, religious institutions don't change that frequently. and especially in a time of war and poverty for Ferelden, they probably wouldn't be worried about getting new robes.
What you said to that soldier. We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
That's no excuse for... okay. Yeah, I'm right with that one.
And that's an excuse? They're making things worse.
They don't know that. This is my point. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Isn't that what you're supposed to help me with? Like, I need more than just advice here.
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are a mage?
That too.
And an elf.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
So I'm definitely glad that I turned the graphics down a little bit as well, because on Ultra, like I said before, the faces were just more realistic than the lip syncing, and now they seem to actually align, so I'm not actually distracted by the lip syncing.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area.
I can concentrate on the
speak with
story.
him.
Alright, so let's find Colonel Vale. This is a nice little area for, is it not really camp, I guess. Merchant and the Crossroads. This is, what does that mean? Legend. That means, also why are some lit up? I guess the ones I can see, or are some just always lit up? Or can I choose which ones are lit up? No. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it said all camps were fast travel points. Is that correct? Travel, yes. Okay, that's... And I guess there's also fast travel points elsewhere. I keep clicking on things. Alright, so there's, right, a town, Redcliffe. Actually, a city. What was I looking for, though? I was trying to figure out what that symbol means. Oh, okay, so it's a fast travel point. That's not a camp. I see. Okay. Can I travel here? No. Which is good. It would be really boring if you could just travel to every objective immediately. Let's grab our loot from that last fight. Last cameo. Alright. Although sign to Redcliffe Village, to Redcliffe Farms. Let's talk to this merchant. I don't know if we should buy anything now. So I'm more inclined to sell to save my gold. We could at least sell some things. Alright, so armor, or for weapons rather. I wouldn't mind a new staff. Oh, that's one of those models from DA2, isn't it? My current staff looks stupid, but this one isn't that much better. It is better though. And you can upgrade it, of course. Less willpower bonus, but it does give me a critical chance bonus, which syncs up well with my new ability. 60 gold isn't that much. I don't know though. Actually, I have lightning staff. How good is that? And what does that look like? That's okay. It's just like a simple staff. +6 magic. It's not as good as the other one though. The Disciple Fire Staff. What else does he sell? So I guess in addition to crafting upgrades, you can also just buy upgrades. Bianca Arms 1. That's too convenient that he would have a piece of an upgrade for the one weapon in the world that could use it. Sturdy Bianca Grip. I mean, it doesn't say that it's only for Bianca. Maybe that's just a coincidence then. You can buy some crafting ingredients. Alright, that's cool. If you don't want to farm them yourself. Schematics. Antivan Fire Grenade. Not going to really deal with grenades. That's more like a rogue thing. If I ever do a rogue playthrough one day. Alright, so let's go to sell. And... Varric can't wear this, right? Thought we determined. Or doesn't want to wear it. I'm not sure about that. Medium Adventure Armor. Yeah, that's rogue only. Maybe it was this. Maybe he can wear that one. Fire Resistance. You have to be level 6. I don't take that much fire damage, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to keep my mercenary coat. One of them at least, because that was my first piece of gear, so... I actually like the look of it better than my current gear. Because it's like the armored shoulders, it seems a little more practical. But it still looks magey, but stat-wise it's just not as good as what I currently have. Alright, we could sell some of our crafting materials as well. I'm going to hold on to them for now. There's not a sell junk. Sell all. You can sell everything in your inventory or just in a category? Just in a category, I guess. A lot of this we can sell. Okay. We don't need a longbow. We don't need daggers. I probably don't need my old staff. Wait. Okay, there we go. I was thinking of the bow and it did more damage and I was confused for a second there. I'm going to keep that for now, though. What is this, a dagger? Stiletto, I guess so. Shield, that might be good, actually. Alright, so we got some gold out of this. Let's look at Cassandra and see what kind of armor, or what kind of shield she has. Weapons, Griffin Shield. That is better than what she has, slightly. Oh, I like the look of that. That's kind of cool. As far as swords go, does she need an Inquisition longsword? She already has one. Okay. I gotcha. I gotta get used to the fact that it shows your equipped weapons in there as well. What does Solus have, actually, as far as his staff goes? Just as good. Okay. Alright, so that was a nice little visit to the merchant. We have a quest to pick up over here as well. Under protection of the Inquisition. What does that mean? Just a marker, I guess? This refugee must be the quest giver.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Alright, so we hear a little bit more about that cult in the hills then. Interesting quest. Alright, what's this landmark? Is that what I was looking for before, or is that a different landmark? I think it's a different landmark. I don't think we got back to the other one. I still want to know who Thelm Gold-Handed the Dreamer is. Or what.
It's just what I heard.
Oh, landmark must just be the claim, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's another stanza. Maybe that's what the landmark was? I don't remember now. But alright, that's cool. We can, like, claim areas and get codex entries on it. Another refugee?
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
I think I'm going to actually turn subtitles on for a change, because sometimes it is hard to hear them. And if it's hard for me to hear them, it might be even harder for you guys to hear them. So just in case, I'm going to put subtitles on. Where's the settings? Interface. Gameplay maybe. Probably audio. There we go. Let's do conversations only. If you're not a fan of the subtitles, let me know in the comments. And even though it'll be too late for this one, because by the time I post this, I'll probably be done this one and maybe another game besides. But at least I'll know for future games that people do or don't like subtitles. I've been trying to avoid them, but can't keep that up forever. So what's this? My lover's phylactery. Let me refresh that quest. Or refresh my memory of that quest, rather. My lover's... So many quests, wow. Okay, the phylactery could point other Templars to Ellendra. So she may welcome the safe return, as well as the bad news. She probably won't be welcoming the bad news, but there she is.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Ellendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it.
So she had more than just friends among the Templars
Matrin
then.
was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
Let's investigate first, then we'll see if she wants to join.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
That is a shame.
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Guess I can't respond to that.
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
For one thing, we're not trying to go out and kill people. We're trying to keep the peace. And if people attack us first, yo, you can bet you we're going to attack. Alright, I think that's probably enough for one episode, though. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. When we come back, we will probably wander around, try to type some more of these quests, and maybe even pick up some more, because there's a lot to do in these Hinterlands, and we've only just started. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.